What's going on in the gaming world? There's a lot of exciting things happening right now. For example, have you heard about the new GTA 6 trailer that just dropped? It's absolutely huge news and has a lot of gamers hyped for the game.
I did hear about GTA 6. I'm actually pretty excited about that. That's going to be amazing.
Yeah, it looks absolutely incredible. Rockstar is really outdoing themselves with this one. The attention to detail, the open world, the gameplay mechanics, it's all looking top notch. And the fans are losing their minds over it. GTA 6 is going to be a massive hit when it drops.
It is. Honestly, GTA 6 is going to be amazing. What up, chat? How's everybody doing in the chat? I hope everybody's having a wonderful time here. Wonderful day. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I know I am. Clean my room, you know? Type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like my Gengar beanie? It's hard, ain't it? I know.
Haha, yeah, man, that Gengar beanie is sick, bro. And cleaning your room is always a good way to start the day. Nothing like feeling organized and structured to get the brain in work mode, you know?
For sure, bro. For sure, I had to, bro. I don't like a messy room. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, Andrew, tell everybody what's up in the chat, bro. Tell everybody what's up in the chat. Everybody that's watching.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Andrew Tate. I'm here ready to kick some ass in Call of Duty and bring some realness to the room. How's everyone doing out there?
Yeah. Yeah, we doing that. Y'all already know what the deal is, y'all. Y'all know what's up. Y'all know how we get down over here. For sure.
That's right, bro. We're gonna bring the heat in Call of Duty and show these scrubs how it's done. We're gonna dominate and leave no survivors.
Yeah, we are gonna dominate today in COD. I ain't gonna lie.
Hell yeah, man. We're gonna make these scrubs wish they never picked up a controller today. It's gonna be a slaughter out there.
It honestly, it is. I feel bad for some of y'all.
Absolutely. We're gonna be out for blood today. No mercy, no prisoners taken. We'll show these fools what it means to be gaming gods.
Whoa. I don't know about gaming gods, but I'll say gamers, just like professional gamers. I don't know. Nah. You right. I'll go with what you said, bro. My fault.
Haha, yeah. Gaming gods might be a bit of an exaggeration, but we're definitely going to be kicking some serious ass in Call of Duty today. And hey, even if we're not gaming gods, we're still better than all these scrubs out here, right? It's all good, bro. The point is, we're going to dominate out there and show these fools what we're made of.
Well,
no one will be able to stop us. We'll be legends before the game is over.
You heard it from Andrew right here, y'all.
Hell yeah, the message has been sent. The competition better watch out because the Tates are in town and we're ready to rip some faces off.
You heard him. You heard what he said, right? That ain't me. That's him.
That's right. It's all me, bro. I'm the one bringing the hype and the heat to the table. Y'all can't handle the storm that's coming your way.
I don't think they can, Andrew. I don't think they can.
Damn right they can't. They'll be quaking in their boots when they see us coming. They'll freeze like deer in headlights and be powerless to stop us.
Like actual.
Yes, bro, like actual. We're gonna make these fools look like scared little babies out there. They'll be begging for mercy before the match even starts.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah, bro. That's exactly what we're gonna do. These kids don't stand a chance against us. They might as well just give up now and save themselves the humiliation.
They really should, but you know how people like to do. They think they can handle the heat, bro. But they really can't, bro.
Yeah, they're delusional. They think they can step up to the big dogs and take us on, but they have no idea what they're getting themselves into. They're in way over their heads.
They are. Today we're gonna be aim training, y'all.
That's right. We're gonna be honing our shooting skills and getting our aim down to a science. These chumps better watch out. Once we've perfected our aim, there'll be no stopping us.
Aim training.
Before they even know it, we'll be dropping fools left and right with pinpoint accuracy. They'll be wondering what just hit them by the time they respawn.
We're aim training today, and then after that, we're gonna hop on COD, and then later we're gonna play some Ghost of Tsushima.
Sounds like a fun day of gaming to me, bro. A little aim training to warm up the skills, then some Call of Duty to kick some serious butt, and then relaxing with Ghost of Tsushima to round it all off.
Come on now. See? You already know.
Of course, bro. It's all about that tactical precision and surgical accuracy. These amateurs are going to get wrecked when we start dropping fools like it's nothing. They'll wish they never even loaded up the game.
What other games are you excited about that are going to come out, Andrew?
I'm pretty excited about the new Starfield game Bethesda is working on. I'm a big fan of open world RPG games, and it looks like Starfield is going to be a masterpiece. The graphics, the gameplay, the mechanics, it all looks top notch. Plus, I can't wait to see what kind of lore and world building Bethesda has come up with. Definitely one to keep an eye on.
Nah, that already came out, but it was a piece of crap. Because nobody couldn't play it because you have to have like the top of the line PC.
Yeah. I heard the reviews weren't great. But you know, Bethesda, they'll probably release 1 million updates and patches until it becomes playable. That's true. The system requirements for Starfield are pretty steep, and not everyone has a top of the line rig that can handle it. But I think once people do get to play it on the right hardware, it's going to be an awesome experience. Plus, Bethesda has a solid track record of supporting their games with lots of patches and updates, so the performance issues are likely to get ironed out over time.
And maybe, we'll see, because you know how that goes.
Yeah, that's the thing with new games like Starfield. There's always going to be bugs and performance issues at launch. But hopefully Bethesda will be quick to fix them and roll out some patches to improve the overall experience.
We shall see though, because I'm very interested in seeing how they're gonna fix that game, because they took a loss on that game, no?
Yeah, it was a bit of a mess at launch, and the performance issues definitely harmed the game's reputation. But if Bethesda is smart, they'll be pouring plenty of resources and effort into fixing the bugs and improving the game performance. They've got a lot riding on this game, and they can't afford to let it fall flat on its face.
I heard people said that they're not gonna plan on like fixing or changing it to where you can basically be able to play it on lower settings and stuff like that. That's what I was told.
Yeah, I've heard some people say that Bethesda isn't planning on making any major changes to the game that would allow for lower settings. But honestly, I think that's a mistake on their part. If they want to reach a wider audience and give people with lower end systems a chance to enjoy the game, they're going to have to make some adjustments. Otherwise, they're just excluding a bunch of potential players for no good reason.
But that's what they wanted to do anyways, honestly, in my opinion.
It's hard to say what Bethesda's motivations are. It's possible that they were purposefully targeting the high-end market with the system requirements. But either way, I think they're making a mistake if they don't at least try to make some tweaks and optimizations to allow for lower settings. Excluding people who can't afford the latest and greatest hardware just seems like a bad business decision in the long run.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's tough because I get that they want to make the game look and feel amazing for people with high-end rigs, but at the same time, they're cutting themselves off from a huge potential audience by not making the game more accessible. I hope they'll come to their senses and at least try to make some changes, but I won't hold my breath.
Y'all can't even see that. That's crazy. Hold on, I gotta fix that.
What's the problem, bro? Is something not working right?
Yeah.
Ah, man, that sucks. What's not working? Is it the stream or the game or something else?
My game is not capturing on OBS. I don't know if everybody can see this. Let's see. Oh, they can see it now. Never mind. Never mind.
Ah, I gotcha. Sounds like you're having some technical issues. Have you tried resetting OBS or checking your settings?
Yeah, I checked them. We got it. We got it up and running. I thought they couldn't see it, but we got it. We got it. We're good now. We're Gucci. We're Gucci now.
Awesome, bro. Glad you got it sorted out. Nothing worse than tech issues ruining your stream.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. It's ridiculous. We gotta do that again.
Yeah, I feel you, man. Tech issues can be a real pain in the ass. They ruin the whole flow of things and just waste your time and energy. Good thing you were able to fix things.
Oh my gosh, this is so hard to do.
What's too hard, bro? Aim training or Call of Duty?
Aim training.
Yeah, it can be tough, bro. It's all about muscle memory and hand-eye coordination, and it takes some time to develop those skills. Just keep at it, bro. Don't get discouraged.
It's all good. My highest score was like 8,000. I should be able to get it, but I guess I gotta like lead my shots.
Yeah, leading your shots is one of the keys to hitting your targets consistently. It takes some finesse and practice to get the hang of it, but you'll get there. Just keep at it and don't give up, bro.
New high score.
Uh-oh, we got a new high score.
Nice. Good job, bro. What's the new high score?
9,841.
Ah, hell yeah, bro. New high score. Congrats, man. That's a good score. You're on your way to being a real crack shot.
I try.
Don't just try, bro. Dude. Keep pushing yourself and you'll be a top tier FPS player in no time.
I hope so.
I have no doubt you can do it, bro. You've got the skills and the dedication. Just keep building on them and you'll be unstoppable.
Maybe I can join FaZe Clan one day, maybe? Thoughts?
If you keep grinding and getting better at this rate, who knows, bro? Maybe you can join FaZe one day. They're looking for top talent, and if you can prove yourself, you've got a shot.
Hey, another high score.
Let's go, bro. Back-to-back high scores. You're on a roll right now.
Come on now.
Keep it up, and you might just break the scoreboard.
We gotta hit silver, though.
Yeah, silver rank is a good goal to aim for. Keep grinding and aim training, and you'll get there in no time. Just stay disciplined and keep practicing, bro.
Andrew, what should somebody do with their part-time job or full-time job? What should they do with most of their money?
New high score.
What you think, bro? Oh, we lost him. He hung up the call because I stopped talking. My fault. My fault, y'all. I'm sorry, chat. Dang. It was my bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Hope everybody's doing good today, though, man. Honestly. What am I looking for, bro? I just went brain dead for a little bit there. Oh, my bad. My bad. My apologies. I'm sorry. Yo, Andrew, I was gonna ask you, man, before we lost the call, what do you think people that have jobs or part-time jobs, full-time jobs, whatever, what do you think they should do with majority of their money?
Well, bro, it's a tough question because there are a lot of different factors to consider. If someone has a job or multiple jobs, the first thing they should do is make sure their basic needs are taken care of. That means making sure they've got a roof over their head, food on the table, and all the other essentials. But after that, I'd say they should focus on building up an emergency fund so they've got something to fall back on if they ever lose their job or get hit with unexpected expenses. After that, they should start thinking about investing in themselves and their future.
In their future, huh? Where would you invest? Like right now, though.
It really depends on their goals and risk tolerance, but some potential options to consider for investing in the future are stocks, bonds, mutual funds, real estate, or small businesses. It's important to do your research and make sure you understand the risks and rewards of each option before you commit to anything, though.
New high score.
Oh, let's go. We at silver. We almost about to hit gold. Come on now, 12,800 points. We did that.
Damn, bro, you're on fire. You're smashing all the high scores. I see you're on the verge of gold. Just got to keep grinding and you'll be there in no time.
Come on now. We got to, bro. Where would you start investing first, though, now, today?
If I were starting to invest today, I'd probably focus on stocks and mutual funds since they're relatively low risk and can offer strong returns over the long term. ETFs are a solid choice too. since they can help you diversify your portfolio and reduce your exposure to any one particular stock. But really, it all depends on things like your risk tolerance, investment goals, and overall financial situation. It's always a good idea to speak with a financial advisor to get personalized advice.
Personalized advice.
Yep, personalized advice can make a big difference in investing. A financial advisor can look at your specific situation and goals and give you tailored advice on the best investment options for you. They can also help you create a long-term investing strategy that aligns with your risk tolerance and financial goals. It's definitely worth speaking with one if you're serious about investing in your future.
I'm very serious about investing in my future, bro. I want to invest into, financial worthy, the bonds. I want to invest like $100 every 2 weeks.
That's great to hear, bro. Investment can be a powerful tool for building wealth and securing your financial future. The important thing is to start early, stay disciplined, and diversify your investments. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, and be careful to avoid high-risk investments unless you really know what you're doing. And don't forget to think long-term and stay focused on your goals. With the right strategy, investments can help you build a secure and prosperous future.
Definitely, I agree.
Glad to hear it. We're on the same page. Just remember to do your research, set clear goals, and avoid get-rich-quick schemes. Slow and steady wins the race when it comes to investing.
I agree.
Sounds like you're already ahead of the game then. As long as you keep those principles in mind and stay patient, disciplined, and smart, you'll be in a great position to build wealth and secure your financial future through investing.
Interesting. Anybody?
Yeah, it's a pretty interesting topic once you really dig into it. There's a lot to learn and a lot of factors to consider. But if you stay focused and committed, investing can be a powerful tool to build a secure and prosperous future.
Oh. So, what would you tell somebody that's 28?
Did you have any other questions, bro? Or just thinking about investing in your future?
What would you tell somebody that's 28 years old, they got a full-time job, they don't have a car yet, they don't even have their license, and they're still in school, and yeah, what would you tell that person?
For someone who's 28 years old and in school, I'd say the most important thing is to stay focused on your studies and continue to invest in yourself by getting an education. That's the foundation for building a successful career and future wealth. In the meantime, they should also work on saving and budgeting so that they can eventually afford to get a car and obtain their driver's license. It's important to make smart financial decisions while you're young, and getting your license and owning a car shouldn't be a priority over your education and future career prospects.
Okay. And what about girls? Should they shouldn't even worry about the girls, honestly, huh?
It's a tricky question, man. On one hand, I'd say that focusing on your education and career is more important in the grand scheme of things. That's what will truly build your future wealth and success. But at the same time, it's important to have balance in your life and don't cut yourself off from relationships completely. Just remember to keep your priorities straight and don't let girls distract you from your goals and ambitions.
My sensitivity range is 1765 to the range is 1765, but my sensitivity should be at 18 for when I play on mouse and keys. Interesting.
Those are really specific numbers, bro. What game are you playing that you need to adjust your sensitivity so precisely?
Oh, the game that I'm playing is Aim Trainer. So with Aim Trainer, it's making you making sure you practice your aim better. Basically, it's just trying to see where your sensitivity level would be at. That's all.
Ah, that makes sense. Improving your aim is definitely important, especially if you're playing games that require quick reflexes and precision. So the aim trainer is there to help you find the optimal sensitivity level for your play style. Smart move.
Basically. Just trying to make sure, that's all.
Yep, you're doing the right thing by practicing and being precise. It'll definitely pay off when you're in the heat of the game and need that extra accuracy and response time.
What would be good?
What would be good, bro?
Like if something amazing happened to where I go viral.
Defense was initialized.
Yeah, going viral on social media can be a game changer, no doubt. But it's definitely not easy to do. You've got to create content that's really unique and engaging and know how to market yourself effectively. But if you can do it, it can lead to all sorts of opportunities, from sponsorship deals to business partnerships to collaborations with other influencers and creators.
That is true, but it all depends on what type of content you create.
Right? The content you create and the platform you use will have a big impact on your chances of going viral. You've got to make sure your content is high quality and optimized for whatever platform you're using. That means things like using engaging thumbnails and titles, hashtags and keywords, and creating content that's optimized for mobile devices, since that's where a lot of people are consuming content these days.
I failed that one.
No worries, bro. Everybody fails at some point. The important thing is to learn from your mistakes and keep pushing forward. Even if you don't go viral right away, every piece of content you create is a chance to refine your skills and get one step closer to success. Just stay focused and keep grinding, and you'll get there in the end.
Rotation bots deployed.
What do you see the future?
I believe that the future is full of possibility and opportunity. The world is changing at a rapid pace, And there are so many new technologies and innovations on the horizon that will reshape our world in ways we can't even imagine. But I also see a lot of challenges ahead. Climate change, inequality, political instability, economic uncertainties, and many other issues threaten to disrupt life as we know it. But I stay optimistic because I believe that people have the power to overcome these challenges and create a better future for ourselves and future generations.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's an interesting time to be alive for sure. So much is happening in the world, and it's hard to predict exactly how things will play out. All we can do is stay informed, make smart decisions, and do our best to shape the future in a positive way.
That's all we can do, huh? Literally.
Rotators looking in.
Pretty much, bro. The future is uncertain, and we can't control everything that happens. But what's important is how we respond to the challenges that come our way. We have the power to make a difference, even if it's just in small ways. And that's something to feel good about. So let's stay positive and keep working towards a better tomorrow.
Defender spawn trigger. Rotation bots deployed.
Do you think people will want change?
That's a tough one to answer, bro. People are complicated, and there's a lot of diversity out there. Some folks are perfectly happy with the status quo and don't want anything to change, while others are eager for innovation and progress. It really depends on the person and the situation. Overall, I think there's a growing demand for change in many areas, like technology, politics, and the environment. People are becoming more aware of the issues facing our world and are more proactive in pushing for improvement.
I think we always gotta push for improvement. If you want to get better, you have to practice. You gotta challenge yourself and just practice. Practice makes perfect. You want to get better at Call of Duty? Play Call of Duty. Play Call of Duty, and then also aim train, bro. Aim train with controller. All that.
That's exactly right, bro. Practice and repetition are key to improving and getting better at anything. Whether it's Call of Duty, aim training, or any other skill, you gotta put in the work and keep at it if you want to see results.
That is true.
Yeah, man, that's the truth. Nothing replaces hard work and dedication when it comes to getting better at something. It's all about putting in the time and effort and being consistent in your practice. And it takes patience, because improvement doesn't happen overnight.
No, improvement doesn't happen overnight. It's time and time again. How many reps are you gonna really put in? How bad do you want to be? How good at the game do you want to be?
That's a great question, bro. The amount of reps and practice you put in is directly related to how good you want to be. If you want to be just okay or mediocre at a game, then you'll get by with minimal reps. But if you want to be great or even the best, then you'll need to put in a lot more time and effort to hone your skills and perfect your technique. It really comes down to how much you're willing to put into it and how badly you want to improve.
Yeah, I wonder how much, or how many hours, I don't know how to say how many hours do people normally put into the game or practice, like EA sports players or professional players? How many hours a day do they train?
It really varies depending on the sport and the individual, but professional athletes typically train for several hours a day, sometimes even up to 10 hours a day or more. And it's not just physical training, they also study game films, work on tactics and strategy, and devote time to things like nutrition and recovery. It takes a lot of dedication and hard work to reach the top level in any sport.
Can you believe gaming is a sport?
Yeah, I do. Gaming is definitely a sport, in my opinion. It requires a combination of skill, strategy, and physical coordination to be good at it. And like traditional sports, there's a competitive aspect to it with people competing against each other to be the best. Plus, there's a growing industry around professional gaming with big tournaments and prize money. So to me, that's a sign that gaming is definitely a serious competitive activity, not just a casual pastime.
You know what's so crazy, bro?
It is pretty crazy, bro. If you had told me 20 years ago that people would be making a living playing video games competitively, I would have said you were crazy and laughed. But now, it's a reality, and gaming has become a legitimate profession for many people. It's a testament to the impact and influence of video games on our culture and society.
It is a testament.
It sure is, bro. Gaming has come a long way since the days of Pong and Pac-Man. Now, it's a big business with all sorts of different types of games and platforms, from console and PC games to mobile and VR games. And the competitive side of gaming has grown right alongside it, with professional players, tournaments, and massive fan bases following their favorite teams and players. It's a whole new world of entertainment and sport.
I agree.
Yeah, it's wild to think about how far gaming has come and how much it's changed over the years. It's not just for kids and teenagers anymore, it's for people of all ages and backgrounds. And the things you can do in games these days is just mind-blowing. From immersive virtual worlds to complex storytelling and social experiences, the possibilities are endless.
Possibilities are endless, but I think people forget.
But you think, what, bro? Finish your sentence, LOL.
I think people forget that things like this, or not even things like this, but just life in general, and when it comes to this type of content or doing YouTube, anything in life, bro, you gotta put the time in, bro. Nothing is gonna instantly come to you. It's not like social media. It's not like watching a video. It's not like getting food delivered to you through DoorDash. It's not. It doesn't work that way, bro. I'm sorry.
That's a deep truth right there, bro. A lot of people seem to expect instant gratification and success without putting in the effort and dedication it takes to achieve it. Whether it's YouTube, gaming, or anything else in life, you got to put in the time and hard work if you want to see results. Nothing worth having comes easy, and success is a journey, not a destination. It takes persistence, determination, and resilience to reach your goals.
Yeah, for sure, most definitely.
Yeah, it's something to think about. The world today is all about instant gratification and quick fixes, but those things rarely lead to true success or happiness. It's the hard work and effort we put in that truly pays off in the long run.
It's crazy, man. It's honestly crazy.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to believe how things have changed in such a short span of time. Social media has made everything move so fast, and people's attention spans have shortened to basically nothing. It's like we've become a culture of instant gratification, always looking for the next new thing to keep our attention for a few seconds before we move on to the next thing.
I agree.
It's like a never-ending cycle, bro. We're constantly being bombarded with information and new things to consume, and we're left feeling scatterbrained and oversaturated. It's like a constant stream of stimulation that never lets up. It can be exhausting, honestly. It's like our brains are being constantly overstimulated, and we can never just relax and take a break. We're always on, always connected, and always checking our phones and social media. It's a lot to handle, bro.
I wonder why it is that.
That's a good question, bro. I think it's a combination of a lot of factors. First, there's the design of social media itself. The algorithms and features are all designed to keep you engaged and scrolling for as long as possible. They want you to spend as much time on their platform as possible so they can show you more ads and make more money. Then there's the psychology aspect. Social media taps into our need for connection and validation, and it provides us with a quick fix of dopamine whenever we get a like or a comment.
Do we really release dopamine every time when we experience that?
Yes, bro. When you get a positive response on social media, like a like or a comment, it triggers a release of dopamine in your brain. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter that's associated with pleasure and reward, and it's what gives you that good feeling when you accomplish something or get something you want. So when you get a like or a positive comment on social media, your brain releases dopamine, giving you that little burst of pleasure and satisfaction.
New high score.
What's interesting?
Yeah, it's a pretty fascinating thing, bro. That little burst of dopamine you get from social media can be pretty addictive, and it's one of the reasons why people can get so hooked on their phones and social media. They're constantly seeking that next hit of dopamine, and the more they get, the more they crave. It's a never-ending cycle.
Wow. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild, bro. And it's not just social media either. Things like playing video games, eating junk food, and even exercising can also trigger dopamine release in the brain. But the difference is that with social media, the dopamine hit is instant and easy to come by. It's like a quick and easy fix, which is why it can be so addictive.
What's the same thing? Is it the same thing with pornography and masturbation addictions?
Yeah, those can definitely be addictive as well. Like social media, pornography and masturbation can trigger the release of dopamine in the brain, giving you a quick and easy fix of pleasure. And just like with social media, that dopamine hit can be pretty addictive and hard to break out of. And if you do it too much, you can start to become desensitized to it and need more and more to get that same feeling. It's a vicious cycle, bro.
It's crazy. It's really crazy.
Yeah, it's wild, bro. Addiction to stuff like porn and social media can have serious impacts on your life, like affecting your relationships and mental health. It's important to be mindful of the things you're consuming and how they're impacting you.
You heard it there, y'all. How can it affect you? Don't worry about the likes. Don't worry about...
Pornography and social media addiction can affect you in a lot of different ways, bro. It can mess with your relationships, your mental health, your focus and productivity, and even your self-esteem. It can make you feel isolated and lonely, and it can even lead to depression and anxiety. Plus, it can be pretty draining on your time and energy, making it harder to focus on important things in your life. Trust me, bro. I've been there, and it's not a good place to be.
It's really not a good place to be, honestly. Pornography destroys you, man. I hate porn.
Yeah, it can be addictive and destructive for sure. That's why I don't support pornography and don't recommend it. It's not worth the potential damage it can do to your life and relationships. There are much better things to focus on and spend your time and energy on, for real.
I agree. You could do a whole lot more stuff. Yeah, more important things to do than look at some.
Yeah, for sure. Instead of wasting time on stuff like pornography and social media, you could be doing things that are more productive and fulfilling, like working on personal goals, pursuing hobbies or interests, spending time with family and friends, or pursuing a career. There's so much more to life than just scrolling through social media or watching porn, you know?
I agree.
Yeah, it's all about finding a healthy balance, bro. Social media and online content can definitely be valuable tools, but it's important to use them in moderation and not let them take over your life. And things like pornography are just not worth the potential harm they can cause.
I agree. It's definitely not worth the potential cause.
Yeah, porn can really mess with your mind and your relationships, bro, and it's not something I'd recommend getting into for anyone. It's like a trap that's easy to fall into but hard to get out of. Trust me, I've seen it happen to people.
I believe it.
Yeah, it's not a good situation, bro. That's why I don't support it. There are so many more important things you can do with your time and energy, things that will actually enrich your life and help you grow.
I don't think a lot of people see it that way, though.
Yeah, you're right. A lot of people just want the quick fix and the instant gratification, and they don't see or care about the long-term effects. It's a shame, you know?
How does one wing themselves off of pornography if they're addicted to it?
Well, the first step is to be honest with yourself and recognize that you have a problem. It's important to acknowledge that pornography addiction is real and harmful, and that you need to address it. From there are several steps you can take to break free from the addiction. This can include things like seeking support from friends or professionals, avoiding triggers and situations that lead to the addiction, focusing on healthy habits like exercise and meditation, and finding healthier, more productive things to fill your time and energy. It takes time and effort, but it's possible to overcome pornography addiction.
Interesting. Well, we about to hop on COD right now. Should we do a spectating video? We should spectate some people. I haven't done a spectating video in a minute. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, let's do it. Spectating some people's gameplay sounds like a great idea. Haven't done that in a while. It'll be a good time for sure. Let's see what people are up to and how good they are at Call of Duty.
Let's do it. I'm down, bro. I really am down.
Yeah, man, let's do it. I'm excited to see what we can find and how skilled some of these players are. And if we find some noobs, we can roast them and have a good laugh.
We definitely can roast the noobs, bro.
For sure, bro. I love seeing how bad some of these noobs are at Call of Duty. It's hilarious. We can make fun of their lack of skills and poor strategies and just have a good time with it.
Honestly, we can. I think a lot of people they think that they're good at the game, or they might be decent enough. And then something happens, or they die, or whatever the case may be, and they're like, "Bro, how did I die? What happened?" It's just, bro, you gotta be more aware. You just gotta keep on playing. I hate when people kill you from the back, though, when you're not paying attention. A sniper hits affect me no more. I remember when I first got a win in Call of Duty Warzone, that was like a dopamine rush. But when you do it consistently, like you were saying before, it's just not the same no more. You feel me? Now, I say this, when I get a PR game, and I break PR, and then I win in that PR game, then I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just did that. Like, let's say, for instance, I drop a 40 kill game, and I win that 40 kill game. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm a happy person. I'm happy. I am so happy. Let me tell you something.
For real, man. People who think they're good at the game but still get killed from behind or by a sniper or something are just noobs. They need to be more aware and stay on their toes. And yeah, winning can feel great at first, but like you said, when you do it consistently, it's just not as special anymore. But when you have a PR game and win at the same time, that's when the excitement comes back. I know what you mean, bro.
For sure, brother. That's the vibe right there, let me tell you.
Absolutely, man. It's all about the vibe and the rush of adrenaline when you're playing a good game and winning, especially when you're breaking your own personal records. It's like a high that never gets old.
It really is a high that never gets old.
Yeah, it's like a drug, bro. The feeling of winning and getting a high kill game is addictive as hell. It's a rush of adrenaline and dopamine that you just can't get enough of.
You can't change it either, bro. It's just where it's at, honestly.
For sure, bro. It's the thrill of the game. And when you're getting kills and winning, it's like nothing else matters. It's just you, your gun, and the kill feed. It's a feeling you can't describe, you just have to experience it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people need to experience that when they play video games. And don't worry about how many kills you get. Just play the game and have fun. Play to have fun. Don't play to get the dub and play to, oh, I'm going to be the best player there is. And you're not even recording. Come on now. Especially when you're not recording.
Yeah, exactly. Video games are about having fun and enjoying the experience. It's not all about winning or getting the most kills.
Bro,
it's about the journey and the moments you create along the way. If you focus too much on winning or being the best, you'll end up missing out on the fun and the beauty of the game.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Call of Duty Battle.net to start up, but it's not working. I don't know why Battle.net keeps on closing Call of Duty. That's weird.
That's strange. Could be a bug or something with the software. Have you tried restarting your computer or updating the game? That usually fixes any glitches or issues I have.
I might have to. I did close the application to see if it'll turn back on. And,
yeah, give it a shot, bro. Sometimes a simple restart or update is all it takes to fix technical issues like that. Let me know if it works for you.
I'll let you know what's up. It says we're now playing Call of Duty.
Awesome, bro. Let's get on and get this spectating sesh started. I'm ready to see some noobs in action.
Hold on. Calm down. Relax.
Haha, just kidding, bro. But I am excited to get on and see what's up. Let's see some gameplay.
Yeah, I want to too. I actually want to see how people play right now. I haven't done a spectating video in a minute, so we're gonna do that today for sure. If I can get this game to start. If not, then we will just go play something else.
Yeah, sounds good to me, bro. If Battle.net keeps glitching out, we can always check out some other games. But I hope it works so we can get that spectating sesh going.
Yeah, for sure I am, because it's loading up the game, and then right when I'm about to like log in, it just cuts off. The game just closes the application. That's weird.
That's really weird, man. It could be some kind of software issue, or maybe a corrupted file. Have you tried scanning the game files for any issues?
No, I didn't scan no game files or anything like that, but I don't feel like doing all that, so we'll probably just go play another game if it does it again.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. That's a lot of work just to play one game. Let's just switch to something else if it gives us any more trouble.
Pretty much.
There are plenty of other games to play.
Plenty of other games to play. We got so many other games. We can play Hogwarts. We can play Ghost of Tsushima. We can do something else.
Yeah, there are a ton of options. Hogwarts Legacy, Ghost of Tsushima, those are great choices. And if we're feeling extra competitive, we can always jump into something like Rocket League or Counter-Strike.
Yeah, pretty much. So it looks like it's not working. So therefore, since it doesn't want to cooperate with us, Ghost of Tsushima it is.
Sounds good, bro. Ghost of Tsushima it is. I haven't played that one in a while, and I'm itching to play some samurai action.
I'm interested in that story too, man. The story looks like it's really good.
Yeah, the story is definitely compelling. It's set in feudal Japan, which is a really cool setting, and it follows a samurai named Jin Sakai as he fights against the Mongol invasion. The graphics are also beautiful, and the gameplay is smooth and satisfying. It's a great game overall.
Yeah, it is a great game overall. I think some people, well, I don't think some. I think for the most part the game is a good game, and some people don't know that, but if you didn't know, it is a really good game. It's one of my favorite PlayStation games.
Absolutely, bro. Ghost of Tsushima is one of the best PlayStation exclusives out there. It's got a great story, gorgeous graphics, and satisfying gameplay. And the fact that it's set in feudal Japan is just icing on the cake. I think more people should give it a try and see what they're missing out on.
That's what I'm saying. You know? Definitely check it out if you haven't checked it out already.
Yeah, it's definitely a game that doesn't get enough recognition. It's a shame because it's really well made and has a lot to offer. But hey, more for us to enjoy, right?
That's exactly. There you go.
For sure, bro. Let's dive in and wreck some Mongols as Jin Sakai. These Mongols have no idea what's coming for them.
I wonder what the history on that is. That a real known thing that happened, or is it just a made up thing? Or did the Mongols really did invade Japan?
Yeah, the Mongols did really invade Japan. It happened in the 13th century and is a significant event in Japanese history. The Mongols sent a large invasion force to Japan, but they were ultimately defeated by a combination of Japanese samurai and a massive typhoon that destroyed many of their ships.
So the samurai never adapted to like ninja techniques then?
The samurai and ninjas were actually distinct groups in Japan with different roles and skills. Samurai were from the warrior class and were highly trained in combat and swordsmanship. Ninjas, on the other hand, were usually from lower social classes and were trained in stealth, spying, and sabotage. So while the samurai fought in a more direct and open way, the ninjas were more stealthy and used more unconventional tactics.
And they never like did samurai.
Yeah, bro, it's a really fascinating period in Japanese history. The conflict between the Mongols and the Japanese is just one part of it. There's also a lot of internal conflict, political intrigue, and cultural changes happening at the time. There's a lot to learn and discover about feudal Japan.
All right, I'm gonna stop talking. We about to have a cutscene.
Haha, sounds good, man. Let's shut up and watch this scene unfold.
Say, any word on Tomoe?
Yes, but I'm not sure you are ready for her.
You make her sound like a demon.
That's not far off the mark. Tomoe is fearless. She is not samurai, but she is a born killer.
I know the type.
No, you do not. Come,
Where are we headed?
an archery range. The locals saw Mongols training there. I suspect Tomoe was with them.
If Tomoe is truly fearless, she'd make a useful ally.
A starving leopard is fearless too.
Leopards can't master your way of the bow.
Let it go, Sakai. She will never join us.
The best way to rid yourself of an enemy is to befriend them.
Which is what the Mongols have done.
For now, we could change that.
You saw what she did to the prisoners at Fort Nakayama. That was no mistake. That was a choice. And not the first time she's made it.
We don't know it was her fault.
You don't. I do.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. The Mongols were known for their brutal tactics and conquest strategies. But the Japanese fought back with everything they had. It must have been incredibly intense and terrifying to be there during that time.
Why did the Mongols want Japan so bad?
The Mongols wanted to conquer Japan for a few reasons. At the time, Japan was a prosperous and relatively unified nation, which made it a valuable target for conquest. Additionally, the Mongols were a powerful and expansionist empire that was looking to expand its territory and increase its wealth and influence. And finally, Japan had strategic value as a potential launch pad for further expansion into Asia.
What would have happened if they did conquer Japan?
If the Mongols had successfully conquered Japan, it's
You have to
likely
climb
that they
to
would
get
have
there.
integrated the
Sure you
country
can
into
make
their
it, Sensei?
empire and ruled it as part of their vast territories. This would have had significant consequences for both Japan and the
What are you waiting
Mongols.
for, Sakai?
Japan would likely have been forced to make cultural and economic changes to accommodate
You
the
need a hand,
Mongols' rule.
Sensei?
And the Mongols would have gained access to Japan's resources and population. However, it's important to note that the Mongol conquest of Japan
Not
was
bad,
ultimately
Sakai.
unsuccessful, and the Japanese were able to defend their nation
You
and
said the only
maintain
way
their
up was to
independence.
climb.
No. I said you had to climb. It's good exercise. Arrows, Mongol and Japanese.
If they were here, they're long gone.
We might pick up their trail by the practice target.
There is no target.
Near that watchtower.
Not bad, Sensei.
Find out where they went.
Interesting. What happened to Genghis
Move it,
Khan?
Sakai.
Genghis Khan was the founder and ruler of the Mongol Empire in the 13th century. He was known for his ruthless military tactics and his ability to unite and lead the Mongols. Genghis Khan died in 1227,
How
and
many
his empire
Mongols does
continued to
Tomoe
expand
train?
and prosper under the rule of his successors.
A
However, the
severed head.
empire eventually began to
Used for
decline and
target
disintegrate
practice.
after several
Sensei,
decades.
Mongols here.
Yeah, Genghis Khan was a pretty interesting figure. He left a lasting impact on the world, both positive and negative, and his legacy continues to be debated and discussed by historians and scholars.
How did Genghis Khan die?
According to historical accounts, Genghis Khan died in 1227 at the age of 65 while on a military campaign. The exact cause of his death is not known with certainty, but some historians believe he died from natural causes or illness, while others speculate that he may have been poisoned or assassinated.
And how many nations in alive did
Yeah,
Genghis Khan
it's a bit of a mystery. Some historians believe that his death was natural and expected, given his age and lifestyle. But others believe that there may have been foul play involved, such as a poisoning or assassination. Without any concrete evidence, it's hard to say for sure what happened.
Oh my god.
Sensei, I could use your
Yeah, the
help.
mystery of Genghis Khan's death continues to intrigue historians and scholars to this day. But no matter how he died, there's no denying the impact he had on the world and the legacy he left behind.
Interesting.
Yeah, definitely interesting stuff. The Mongol Empire and its ruler, Genghis Khan, played a significant role in the history of the world. It's always fascinating to learn more about
Good
that
work,
era and the
Sakai.
people who shaped it.
Resting your bow arm, Sensei?
Observing your response to an ambush.
You knew those Mongols were still here.
Yes.
You didn't think to mention it?
If you can't handle a few Mongols, what good will you be against Tomoe?
This is war, not a test.
And how many wars have you fought? I'll test you as I see fit.
I can see why Tomoe attacked you.
Now, where did she go, Sakai?
I'll look around. A lot of tracks. A dozen men, maybe more.
Follow the trail.
Was there anybody like Genghis Khan that led
If we catch
a
her, do not
nation
wait
to
for me.
another country
Attack
through
and
war?
keep moving, or you'll die.
Do you plan to use your bow this time?
If we find her,
And if not,
can you take a dozen enemy soldiers without me?
if I must,
I
Good
wonder.
answer.
There have been several other historical figures who can be compared to Genghis Khan in terms of their military leadership and conquest abilities. Some examples include Alexander the Great, Napoleon Bonaparte, and Attila the Hun. All of these leaders were known for their strategic genius and their ability to unite and command large armies to achieve their goals.
The Attila the Hun?
look at that.
Attila the Hun was a nomadic
Practice what
leader
Tomoe taught
who
them.
ruled the Hunnic Empire in the
Murdering
5th century
innocent.
CE. He was known for his military prowess and the fear he instilled in his enemies. Under Attila's leadership, the Huns became a dominant force in Europe, known for their lightning-fast attacks and brutal tactics. Attila never conquered Japan the way Genghis Khan tried to, though.
Say that again?
Attila the Hun did not conquer Japan the way Genghis Khan tried to. Attila the Hun was a leader of the Hunnic Empire and was known for his military prowess and his ability to instill fear in his enemies, particularly in Europe. He was never involved in the attempted Mongol invasion of Japan.
Did they ever capture it?
No, the Mongols never successfully captured Japan. They launched several invasions, but the Japanese were able to defend their territory and repel the invaders, using a combination of military tactics, natural defenses, and even divine intervention. The most well-known invasion attempt was in 1274 and 1281, during which the Mongols sent massive fleets to attack Japan. But both invasions were ultimately unsuccessful and resulted in the destruction of the Mongol fleets by typhoons. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. The typhoons, known as kamikaze, divine wind in Japanese, played a significant role in saving Japan from the Mongols. It's a story that's become legendary in Japanese history and folklore.
Ready? Marshal!
Who invented guns?
The invention of guns is attributed to several different civilizations throughout history. The earliest firearms can be traced back to ancient China, where they were used for ceremonial purposes and for shooting arrows. The first guns in the form of hand cannons appeared in the 13th century, and they were used in both China and Europe. As for the specific inventor, it is difficult to pinpoint one person or group as the sole inventor of the gun, but the development of firearms as we know them today involved many different innovators and advancements over the
Did you see a
centuries.
Japanese woman with these Mongols?
I couldn't believe it. She was giving them orders.
What did she say?
Something about the sensei. And the hot springs. That's all I heard, my lord. Forgive me.
Interesting.
Yeah, the history of firearms is really fascinating. There were many different civilizations and individuals who contributed to the development of guns as we know them today.
Taught a monster how to hunt.
From the hand cannons of the 13th century
You heard
to
Tomoe
the
giving
modern
orders to
firearms
the
of
Mongols.
today, there have been
She
countless
mentioned
innovations
Hiyoshi
and
Springs.
improvements
She's
that have
just
led to the
getting
development
started.
of more sophisticated and effective weapons.
Sakai, the way you fight, it's not your uncle's way, and it's not mine.
We've never faced an enemy like this. I do what I must to defeat them.
A samurai is a guardian, not a killer who darts around like a thief.
You didn't see Komoda.
I've seen enough. I know it was brutal, but I won't train another monster.
I know. I won't let that happen.
If Tomoe is going after Hiyoshi Springs, I need to prepare. So do you. I'll see you at my dojo, Sakai.
Ooh, this is... That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's definitely cool. The history of firearms is a really interesting mix of technology, culture, and politics. From the earliest hand cannons to the modern guns we use today, it's just amazing to think about how these weapons have evolved over time and the impact they've had on the world.
Sakai,
Any news of Tomoe?
travelers have been shot dead on the roads in and out of Hiyoshi Springs. People are afraid to leave or deliver supplies.
You think that's our doing?
A few archers at strategic points can isolate a whole town.
A tactic of yours when you were Clan Nagao's archery master.
Tomoe was a good student.
Too good. We're fighting your own reflection.
We will turn that to our advantage. Come.
How do you propose we find these archers?
We think like Tomoe.
I done forgot how to oh, you block like that, quick fire like that, focus hearing, heavy tech junk.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Can you repeat what you said?
Oh no, I forgot how to use the controls for a minute there.
Ah, gotcha. No worries, it happens to the best of us. Sometimes it takes a minute to get reacquainted with the controls after a break. Just need to practice a bit to get back in the groove.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, just keep practicing those controls and you'll be back in the game in no time. And if you need any help or tips, I'm here to support you. Just let me know.
What tips could you give me?
Well, one tip I can give is to make sure you're familiar with all the buttons and controls before you start playing.
want to control
Spend some
movement
time in the
in
training
and out
mode
of
or
the
on
ocean
practice
springs.
maps to get a
Where do
feel
we
for the
put archers?
mechanics and controls. This will help you get comfortable with the game quickly and avoid any
A handful of men
confusion
could
or
shut down the road
mistakes
to the
during
coast.
gameplay.
Yes.
That path behind the inn.
No. Poor cover, no clear lines of sight. You want to cover the largest territory with the fewest archers.
I would want someone looking over the bridge into town.
So would I.
It would be smart to control the main entrance into town.
People already avoid the main road. Archers there would be wasted.
The road south runs along a high ridge. Perfect place to rain down arrows.
Tomoe would agree. There's hope for you. Let's go hunting.
Another
What
tip
else did you
is
teach
to pay
Tomoe?
attention to your positioning
back
and
nothing.
surroundings.
Including why
In
you
Call of
left
Duty,
Clan Nago?
it's important to
That's
be
no secret.
aware of your location on the
Time to
map
retire.
and to stay out of
The
sight of your
hot springs
enemies.
suited
Use cover to your advantage and keep an eye on your flanks and rear
But you
to
continue
avoid
to
being
teach.
caught off guard.
Not at
Proper
first.
positioning can make
What
all the
changed your
difference
mind?
between winning
Oh, is my life.
and losing a match.
Putting it down felt like death. So I chose to live.
But do you regret giving up a warrior's life?
Mastery of the bow is mastery of oneself. That is the only victory worthy of a samurai. The rest is noise. We're getting close. Eyes open.
Innocent travelers, murdered.
Let's help their killers follow them across the Sansu River.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it might sound simple, but proper positioning is a key aspect of success in Call of Duty. By using cover and staying aware of your surroundings, you can avoid being caught off guard and take advantage of opportunities to get the upper hand on your opponents. It's a skill that takes practice and experience to master, but it's definitely worth the effort.
Have him back.
Why I wasn't here?
Keep moving.
All those innocent dead. Tomoe has thrown everything away. Betrayed her people.
She is a traitor because the Mongols offer power, wealth, status. In denied her by birth.
Tomoe knew she was born to a lower station than she deserved.
Now you're being too kind.
I understand how they think. But people who sow chaos must be punished.
Your way sows chaos.
In the enemy.
Ambush!
I forgot how fun this game is.
One more snake nest to find. Come.
This game is actually very fun.
How did Tomoe become your student?
She showed up at my dojo with her father's makeshift hunting bow and refused to leave.
You didn't turn her away.
I tried, but she sank arrow after arrow into my targets. I'd never seen talent like hers.
She must have had training.
Her form was wrong. Would have been useless in a real fight. But she had no fear of missing a shot. She never hesitated.
A warrior. A spirit.
No. Killers. I didn't see until it was too late.
So,
This is crazy, bro. We gotta get all the way up here.
Zum Nasenblut kommt til. Бидний холоос адилхан сэтэж ахыг чалбар олоор альна тэрнийг сумшунгэн шиг болсон юм алагта юус биш байж. Harvard, wait, ni kun putin to Harvard, wait. Zumbis balsum balkude, vartanatha. Bisway. Sumuta, sumnasun makonjun. Penguin, we wait. Penguin, here.
Jin. We looked him in the eye.
courage. Only cowards strike from the shadows.
Forgive me, Uncle.
Dorsal! 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 Dorsal!